It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. Juan Manuel Marquez. So it's... This battle, we've waited a long time. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. One punch could change everything in this battle. Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter shot. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. It's bombs away. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez. Here we go. It's round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight, your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter lands. He did catch him! He caught him clean! Clean as a whistle! Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now,
whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Marquez is hurt. It appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
what recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That counter shot lands. Good counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Marquez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. On to the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They both want the knockout. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. Marquez is dazed. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. Back and forth they go. There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Neither fighter willing to slow down. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter punch caught him clean. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter punch. That one will count. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Punch, counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Got him there. That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. That jab doesn't find a home. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. On to the 5th we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go. You know that.
How would you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
And he can't beat the count. That's it. Juan Manuel Marquez has been stopped. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. You are right.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout.